What is the best part about being a grandparent?
I don't know.
No?
Seeing your grandkids?
You've been one for, how old is Cody?
31.
31 years.
Getting older and older.
Yeah.
I think he's 31. 1990.
Yeah. Yeah, right about. Who were your childhood friends? Who were your childhood friends?
Oh. There's a bunch. David and Tom and Terry. And let's see. Bruce Atkinson. Problem is, they're all dead now.
Oh. Fun.
How do you know they're all dead?
Lori Ann told me.
Oh.
Oh, Aunt Lori?
Hmm?
Aunt Lori?
Doesn't she live in Florida?
Yeah, we went to visit her and Uncle Matt.
I'm the only one that doesn't remember that.
They had a parrot.
I don't remember. No, I don't remember.
Me and David grew up together, and Willie told me that he committed suicide.
Oh,
Grab,
cute.
well, grab my cane over there. If I bend over, I'll fall over.
Might be about time to start switching to the walker.
Huh?
Might be about time to start switching to that walker.
Yeah, maybe.
Give you a place to sit down if you want to. So, did you and David live in the same neighborhood? Or was he a school
We
friend?
grew up together, went to school together, kindergarten through high school.
Oh, my bad. Okay. I need to go get water. Okay. See? What was your most memorable date as a teenager?
When you got married.
Was it there?
That would be me and she died in a motorcycle accident. I think I told you about that.
Maybe. I don't remember. What was the date you went on? What date did you go on?
Our senior class trip, we were inseparable. Everybody stayed and had their prom and everything, and about 80, 90 of us spent 3 days and 4 nights in Nassau, Bahamas.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you went out of the country. Do you want to go sit down?
Marge Perry.
Marge Perry. Was she pretty?
Yeah, she was pretty. Beautiful.
See. How did you spend time with your friends?
Hunting and fishing.
Yep.
Playing baseball.
You played baseball?
Yeah.
What position?
Pitcher.
Really? Ooh, tell me about the day your first child was born. Uncle Mike?
Oh, that was the day my doctor really got mad at me. The doctor that was supposed to deliver the baby, because my mom was in hard labor, and instead of taking her to the hospital, Hopkins or whatever it was, I took her to Garden City.
Oh.
And my doctor had a fit. I told you to take her out. Well, I don't think we was going to make it. You don't want the kid to be born in a car.
Yeah. You went to the wrong hospital?
Oh, you never mind. You-
Oh. What are your
No, I gotta get a pair of glasses. They sit on my head.
Oh.
These are all wore out, busted.
Man. Did your family have any holiday traditions? Did your family have any holiday traditions?
Holiday traditions.
Other than Galunki?
Yeah. Every Easter, we used to make angel wings. Ground our own meat and made our own kielbasa.
We have a recipe for angel wings, right? I think I scrapped up some.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, kielbasa recipe, angel wings. Once or twice a year, we'd stuff and roasted duck.
Oh, wow.
Of course, I went out and shot the duck hunting.
What kind of gun did you use?
12-gauge shotgun.
For a duck? Wouldn't it, like, blow it apart?
No,
What?
ducks are fast. And they fly about 80 miles an hour. You gotta pop. Then they fall in the water, and you gotta have a dog go fetch them back.
Oh, did you have a lab?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Oh, it wasn't my dog.
Oh.
When hunting, that was David's dog. I don't remember the dog's name, Rusty or something like that.
How did your parents meet?
I don't know.
Oh, when did you decide to retire?
When did I decide to retire?
It was like right before I was born, right?
No, that was made for me. I remember I had the surgery on my hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I had to retire because my hands were all messed up. Nobody was going to hire me.
What did you do in your professional career?
Your skeleton can support 2 times your weight. It's in your nature to stand strong.
What's that professional career? I never had a real professional. Not a profession that I did all my life, like a doctor or lawyer. I worked all kinds of jobs. Some were good, some weren't so good.
Did you have any favorites? Did you have any favorites?
I think the best job I ever had was working at Monterey Mushrooms.
Monterey mushrooms?
Huh?
Monterey mushrooms?
Yeah. Mushroom farm.
Oh, yeah, you told me about it.
You didn't work with the same people every day. Monterey Mushrooms, their workforce was constantly changing. The biggest whorehouse in Tennessee. And that's the truth. I've seen so many marriages break up. The husband and wife would hire in, they're going to work together. Within 2 or 3 months' time, and they're in a divorce court.
Okay, so me and Caleb will never work in a mushroom farm. What'd you like about it?
Huh?
What did you like about it?
All the women that the guy couldn't knock off a piece at the mushroom farm. There was something very wrong with him. All kind of ladies come and go.
Oh man.
So did you guys end up getting that bird or? Oh no, we looked around but we couldn't agree on one. Yeah, it's hard.
Who were your best friends in your early 20s? Still David?
Yep.
Can I ask you a question? Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know anything of an eye to a friend?
David was messed up, but we tried to help him as much as we could. Me and my mom and dad and his and when I forget what year it was, but they were,
Get together this weekend?
and David's dad come into a lot of company, or a lot of money. He worked for Rumar, well, he owned Rumar Tool and Mold. It was a tool and die shop. And Mario, his father, he won a bid on making the gaskets for the Mercury, Apollo, and Gemini. What was it? Gemini, Mercury, Apollo, Gemini. Anyhow, he made the mold for the gaskets that when they closed the door, they stayed closed so the air wouldn't come out. I mean, he made buku bucks, millions. He bought a bunch of land up in Shaplo, Canada, and one day he had a house and everything was built. You couldn't drive into it. You had to have a bush pilot fly you into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they did all the hunting and fishing they wanted.
I bet. There's nobody to tell him not to.
He owned the property, so.
Yeah. So, is that how you got into space stuff? Is that how you got into like space stuff, or was that younger?
Yeah. Well, David, he was from a big family, and they were driving back from Canada, and a guy hauling rolls, those big rolls of steel, fell asleep behind the wheel, went over, they hit him head on, and Mario and Danny and Andrea were killed almost instantly when the truck slammed into them.
That's awful.
David, he didn't go on that trip. We were out bumming around and that. He got the news. And that's what really messed him up. I mean, the only survivor of that crash was his mother. And she was all.
Sienna.
What did you just kick off?
A plant. It was a fake plant.
Okay.
Jana's about to jump up and kill you.
It just spooked me.
Did you know what you're talking about?
Oh no, I'm recording. Tell me about your wedding. What was it like? What was your wedding like?
It was all right. Didn't have a wedding.
Really?
We eloped.
Oh wow. You and Nana? You and Nana eloped?
Yeah.
Did you like move to elope or just go to the courthouse in Detroit?
No. We stopped over off in Fenton, Michigan, with a chapel. We got married there.
Huh. Were you engaged for long beforehand?
Yeah, I don't know. We were engaged.
What was it like when you found out you were going to have a baby?
Oh, I felt good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like I would be scared.
That's back when Michael was born. And it used to be a tradition that you go out and buy a box of cigars and hand the cigars out to everybody. You know, you say it's a boy or it's a girl.
We should do that.
Do it.
And when we have a baby, get a box of cigars and hand them out to people. Did you do the same thing for Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did you serve in the military or have loved ones that served in the military?
I had friends in the military, yeah, they were good.
What is something that always brings you joy?
What was what?
Something that always brings you joy.
Oh. There's a lot of things. Okay. Now I get to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Were you a member of any groups or clubs?
Oh, a bunch. I was in a theater group in high school. We didn't do very much. We kind of just goofed off once a week for an hour. I started a gardening club, also in high school. We painted pots, terracotta stuff. We talked about how to grow plants and what plants to grow, what times a year. Now I'm in a D&D group. We meet every Monday. We play Dungeons and Dragons for about 2 or 3 hours. Caleb's part of it too.
Okay. Have you lost any family members during this time?
What's your Nana?
Mimo. She was 97 years old. She passed away 2 days before I got in my first car accident. We were close when I was little. Caleb and I had just planned a trip to go to Tennessee for the first time together. We just started dating, and he wanted to meet my family. And she died 2 months before I would have seen her for the first time in 5 years.
What was your most memorable date as a teenager?
I try not to remember those. Probably when I went to SeaWorld with Andre, one of my ex-boyfriends.
Oh my god, I hated that man so much.
A lot of people did. I took off my shirt. I had my swimsuit on under it, so it was just like a cover-up shirt, and I had shorts on. And I watched him look over at me, and then look straight down at my chest, and then I smacked him in the face.
Wow, that's a weird one. Do you have members of your extended family, that you were close to? Yeah, close to.
Extended family, that's like cousins and second cousins and stuff.
I
right?
guess.
Right. Yeah, I was close with a few of my cousins. Mostly my cousin Jordan. She's a few years older than me. I think like 3 or 5.
What do you do for fun now?
Old person hobbies. I like to paint. I took up a hand crocheting, which is where you get really big yarn and crochet stuff out of it. And I like to play video games. That's not as old person-y of a hobby.
Yeah. What were your siblings like when they were young?
Terrible. Except you.
Didn't Jared like beat you?
Yeah. So Jared and I fought constantly. We could not be in the same room together without one of us screaming at the other. Or hitting, or kicking, or scratching, or biting. And then Cody would see Jared pick on me and go and beat Jared up.
Cody was the one that did that to me.
Yeah, which is really weird. I thought he would have been protective of you two, but
No, he would. I would go to school with bruises. They thought I was getting
Jesus.
abused at home.
Okay,
He was
last
on
one.
drugs.
What is your
Yeah.
superpower?
my superpower? Taking deep breaths.
Okay, I gotta get some supper cooking here. It's after 3 o'clock. I was gonna put on a pile of spaghetti.